Heyo! This is Morgan Zainan, and welcome if you're here live, and welcome if you're here on YouTube. I need to remember to talk more about you guys on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching this, not live, but watching this anyway. Hello friends. I feel like it's been forever, but it hasn't been forever. However, it has been forever since we've played OG Final Fantasy VII together, which is what we're going to be doing tonight for 3 hours and a half, thereabouts. Before we do that, though, a few announcements and stuff. So, I mentioned this last stream, but I finally decided to change my Thursday regular streaming slot. It was very late night in France, and I had a lot of feedback from you guys saying that it was too late. But I could not make it earlier because I don't want to stream while backseat's on. So essentially I had to change the day. I wanted to check with some of y'all, which I did. So we'll be moving our regular streaming schedule to still twice a week, but on Sunday and Tuesday nights now. Same time slot as right now, so starting now, but either Sunday or Tuesday, and then going on for 3 hours and a half. The way we'll do that change is that this week will be the regular streaming schedule, so we're back for late night Thursday. And next week, we'll still do the late night Thursday show, but also the new Sunday slot. So there will be 3 streams next week. One of the reasons for that, and again, I've brought this up before, but there's the Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 14 collab event happening in 14. It drops next Tuesday. I really want to do this, you know, live with you guys, so that's what we'll be doing next Tuesday. So next Tuesday is a bit of a, you know, special stream. We'll be, yo, Krieger, welcome my friends! I was just telling, you know, for the camera, what I just told you earlier. So next Tuesday will be special stream. We'll be playing 14, and we'll be doing the 16 collab event. Welcome back, OG. Fuck yeah! I know you've been wanting us to move forward with OG. So have I. I'm actually really excited. It's been a while though. You know, I'll have to get back in the groove, remember the accents and shit. But we'll be alright. We'll be alright. We're gonna have fun. All right. Next Thursday, we'll be doing either Rebirth or Ever Crisis, and then on Sunday Ever Crisis. No, that's what we'll be doing. Rebirth on Thursday, and then Ever Crisis on Sunday. The subtitles thing, if you want to try it out, so if you're on mobile, it will be the exact same, but I did change it if you're using it on desktop, and it should be a lot better. Actually, I'm gonna turn it. Oh shit, I forgot to turn it on. Yeah. Good thing. I'm realizing this now. Alright, let me just start the subtitle thing. Yeah, so, you know, the actual, what do you call it, transliteration or whatever, will not be any better, neither will the translation, but at least it should look like YouTube subtitles now if you're on desktop, which I think is a lot better. Alright, subtitles are the way, schedule for the next few weeks, and time slot change. One last thing about OG. I did, you know, ramble about it last time we were playing. So what I'm doing with this playthrough is I don't want to be as, you know, psycho Morgan as I am with Rebirth and as I was with Remake. Hey, Yozie, I do believe this is the second time you're not first on the stream. Which is, you know, it's strange and it's exciting for me. That means that, you know, like, viewer engagement and all that shit. Hi, Zie, thanks for being here as always. So yeah, I don't want to be as hardcore about doing everything 100% on our OG playthrough, but there are a few things I really want to do. And I'm kind of, you know, I think I might as well try and make that one of those perfect saves thing. So I finished OG 7 100% years ago with my cousin, but we did not go all the way. Like, you know, there are some items that you can only get once, that are completely useless, but you know, like the pleasure of having a save file with every single item available in your inventory. I kind of want to just do that as much as I can as we go along. Anyway, the main thing though, let me turn the little spoiler tag on. Oh, I can't have spoiler tags if it's just my face. So never mind. I've mentioned it before. it's one of those mechanics where depending on our interactions with certain characters, things will change. Now that I want to get right, I really do. So I've got a little checklist of things I need to be mindful about as we go through OG. And so they're both for that perfect save bullshit, but also, more importantly, for that specific thing. And so there are a few things where I'll be careful tonight. We'll try and get everything done the first time, you know, as we go along. I hope it won't be too annoying for you guys. You know, I'm gonna stop a few times just for a second to check my notes. But also, what I did with what we did when we first played, it was my third stream ever. It was ages ago. It feels like another fucking life. But when we did the first part of our playthrough, you know, I missed a few things. Specifically with regards to how we interact with our characters and shit. And so what I did was I redid the save file. Again, I doubt you'll notice it, but if you really wanted to, you could see that, like, the amount of guild we have is not the exact same as what we had when we stopped last time. I just put the save spot in the exact, you know, I saved in the exact same place, just it's not the actual same save. I hope I'll manage not to need to do that every time we play OG. Well, yeah, fuck it. We'll just see how it goes. Let's have fun with it and not worry about it too much. And then I can just speedrun my way through actually getting, you know, stuff that I missed when we played together. And in that vein, but I did mention it again one lifetime ago on the next stream, I missed a very obvious materia, and it was actually the old materia that allows you to do AoEs. So I've got it on this save point. If you guys see me missing something super obvious, like a fucking materia smack in the middle of the screen, please shout in chat so that we get it. You're totally welcome to backseat. Backseat the fuck out of me, friends. Alright, with all that, quick recap, because it's been forever, right? So, where are we at in Final Fantasy VII in our playthrough? So, again, it's, you know, we've sort of seen the same story 3 times now, with tiny little differences. In the OG version, Cloud is also a mercenary ex-soldier. We did the first bombing mission that was a success, and then we went on to a second one, for Mako Reactor 5. We interacted with President Shinra directly. That was slightly different in Remake. And then, as the bomb went off, Cloud kind of like fell down and ended up in Eris's church, where she was tending the flowers and whatnot. They had a chat. Reno, the Turk, showed up, just like he did in the other 2 versions. It was made very obvious once again that Eris knew them, or at least knew Reno. And when Cloud asked her about it in the aftermath, so they escape, no whispers or anything, they just escape. We have not seen a single whisper, and we will not see any whispers in OG. As far as I remember. So yeah, they make their escape. Cloud, you know, asks her, like, why do you know Turks? Do you know who those guys are? Like, it's kind of hardcore. And she's all, like, evasive about it. Like, oh, whatever. She also knew that he was a soldier from his eyes. Again, he was like, but how did you know? And she was like, whatever, change the subject. So, you know, she's being very evasive. Actually, there's this scene where one of the Shinra troopers specifically calls her the Ancient, which, if I'm not mistaken, you know, that term only comes into play much, much later in Remake than it did in OG. And so that's it. We just escaped the Turks in the church. We are in the Sector 5. Aerith and Cloud. My friends, let's fucking go. Alright. Let me just see. Yes. Alright, so I can never. Oh, yes. About, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was also this whole thing with the. There are essentially. This motherfucker stole a grenade. I hope they can't steal those items that I was telling you guys about. That, like. What the fuck just happened? No idea. Smoke bomb and he escaped? Oh, he escaped with my grenade! Piece of shit. I really hope they can't get those items that we're gonna go, you know, specifically for, out of our way for, that you can only obtain once in the game. That would be a shitty way to lose our perfect save. But anyway. Right, so this is the PS4 version, and they added cheat codes, essentially. So one of them is like, just makes everything go 3 times faster. I'm going to be using that quite a lot. Of course, whenever it's a boss fight, or, you know, I will turn it off. You guys let me know if it's, you know, if it's a problem for you guys. Otherwise, I will do it. That guy in the pipe's a weird one. No matter what you ask him, he only answers with or Nice. I wanna meet this dude. This guy is sick. I wonder, is that where the famous mistranslation was? He passed out nearby and someone must have helped him here. Do you think he could be a Mako junkie? Oh, this is the one. What you hoping? Oh, listen, I'm no doctor. No, I guess not. Hey. Fuck yeah. That man has a tattoo. I think it's the number 2. Oh, so fucking interesting. Alright, you guys, I did not remember that at all. Krieger, you remember that? There was, you know, this is obviously very similar to, you ever hear of Wool Market? We have, but, you know, lay it on me. It's a market in the slums of Sector 6. They've got everything you could ever want there. If you can get there, that is, the road's something else. Yeah. Oh yeah? Maybe I should have you pick up something for me there next time. Pick something up for me there next time you're there. Yo, I do not remember that this very clear, like, you know, the reunion people in Remake are actually based off of that character with the tattoo and everything. And I'm sure, you know, just looking at OG, we can figure out what was going on there, excuse me. But fascinating. I had no memory of that whatsoever. What am I doing? I'm walking around, looking at the ground. You find a lot of things people drop when you look down. You never find them when you're looking up, alright? So yeah, like I've said, you know, the last time I played OG7 was years and years ago. So there's a lot I don't remember, or I don't remember right, or, you know, so it is still, there still is, you know, discovery happening on my side. And, you know, the whole thing I wanted to do, you want weapons? It's too damn bad. I ain't got no weapons to sell yet, and the reason is, the weapon store's over that way. Dumbass. Taking care of yourself is to lower the slums, but to do that first you need weapons, right? Titan Dangle and Grenade. So much I want to say. Oh, there was a guy sleeping, maybe we can talk to him as well. You want weapons? That's... Oh, is that the guy I was talking to? I thought I was talking to the kid. Yeah.
Toot toot! Next stop, Midgar! Midgar! Any passengers getting off at Midgar should please ring. You know, Midgar's supposed to be sparkly and springy and sleeky. Oh yeah, someday I'm going there.
Alright, kid. You do you. Doggo! Whoa. Wait. Oh, and that's Arif's house. Damn, that was quick. Yeah, you said. Let me look at my... Alright, there is something in the southeast house that we want to grab before we move on. We only trade items for Gale here. Yes, that is what I believe people call a shop. Hey! Hey, didn't your mother ever teach you not to barge into houses and open up people's freezers? Hey! Sorry, did you wanna... I don't care if it's scrap metal or materia, you can get anything here in the slums. Got a lot of good material here, why don't you look it over? Sure, man, what you got? Right, so I have no idea which ones we might find out in the field, and also I want to save our Gale for... like, sometimes we're gonna actually need it. So, I'm not gonna buy anything, we'll be fine. Everything President Shinra says is a lie. You can't trust the Avalanche or whatever you call them. You can bat it around all you like, but it all comes down to wanting to live like the people up there. So who do I believe in? Myself, me. I never lie to myself, that's for sure. And now for the news. A terrorist attack by the group called Avalanche has parts of Midgar temporarily out of power, but they will be restored momentarily. Following President Shinra's address, Mayor Domino also spoke out today against Avalanche. Hey, Lum Lum! Welcome, my friend! How are you doing, Lum Lum? Are you excited for the crossover event next week? I was just telling these guys that on next Tuesday I'm gonna stream the crossover event. Yeah, special stream. I'm great, man. Thanks for asking. I'm almost through my cold, and you know, life is good. I'm here on stream with you guys, who are all amazing. Everything's good. Life is good. Turtle Paradise news. Can't wait for the new mount, the Glam is man. Yeah, well, you know me. I am excited for the mount though. I fucking love Torgal. Have you played 16, Num? I don't. Last time we spoke, I don't think you had, but for delicious wine with a nice zing to it, stop by the Turtles Paradise. I like the remake version a lot more. No one will find it in the top drawer and the bottom one. What is he talking about? This looks like side quest material, but... Oh, well, he said both of them, right? He said top drawer and then bottom drawer. Empty and then the bottom drawer. Isn't that what he said? Top drawer and the bottom one. Oh, is it like somebody hit booze and... Nice. Oh my god, what do we do, guys? We can't steal this kid's money! No! Alright. I do believe we've explored everything but Aerith's house. The 7 version? No. We haven't gone... Oh, we haven't gone through there. Who the hell are you? Who do you think you're talking to? Hey, what a drag! You wanna go to the store in Sector 6 again? Alright. Very obvious materia, but I see it. Alright, what was on the backlog of stuff I wanted to tell you guys about? I think, so there's a moment in 7 where the translation was messed up. And somebody says, this guy are sick. So again, like, this is my first time playing the game in English, because I used to play it in French when I was a kid. Cover, nice. But I still knew, you know, that line of dialogue just because of the meme, because it was kind of, you know, like it's a thing in the FF wider community. I'm home, Mom. This is Cloud, me bodyguard. Bodyguard? You were followed again? Are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? I'm alright. I had Cloud with me. Thank you, Cloud. So, what are you going to do now? Is Sector 7 far from here? I want to go to Tifa's bar. Is Tifa a girl? Yeah. A girlfriend? Girlfriend? Alright, so again, you know, our hands are tied here. We need to be a dick to mostly everyone but Barrett, so yeah, that's right. Oh, how nice. Well, that's nice. Let's see, Sector 7? Yeah, I'll show you the way. You gotta be kidding. Why do you want to put yourself in danger again? I'm used to it. Used to it? Well, I don't know. Getting help from a girl. A girl? What do you mean by that? You expect me to just sit by quietly after hearing you say something like that? Ma'am! I'm taking Cloud to Sector 7. I'll be back in a while, yeah? But dear, I give up. You never listen once you've made up your mind. But if you must go, why don't you go tomorrow? It's getting late now. Yeah, you're right, Mum. Eris, please go make the bed. She was blonde in remake, wasn't she? Elmira, I mean. Alright. Another version of Aerith's house. Nice. Soon there'll be a third. Can't rob anything. That glow in your eyes. You're from Soldier, right? Yeah. Or I used to be. I don't know how to say this, but could you please leave here tonight without telling Ares? Soldier. The last thing Ares needs is to get hurt again. Soldier. Right, this is fairly similar to what we had in Remake. You need to go through Sector 6 to get to Sector 7. Sector 6 is a little dangerous, so you'd better get some rest tonight, yeah? Cloud. Good night. Oh man. Don't remember this part? You seem pretty tired. Huh? I haven't slept in a bed like this for a long time. Oh yeah. Ever since then. My, how you've grown. I'll bet the girls would never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down with a nicer girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend, one that'll take good care of you. I think that would be best for you. I'm not interested, mama. Didn't remember this part. In my memories, we destroy Reactor 5 and go straight to Shinra HQ. I think it was kind of... again, it's been so long for me, but yeah, when we got to that point in Remake, I was like... Yeah, no, there was this whole thing with her adoptive mom and stuff. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's also like... It happens so much... Everything happens so much faster. Like, this is just one, you know, all-scripted scene, whereas in Remake, we got a full treatment where we had a whole chapter in Sector 5 and a lot more interaction with Mira and stuff. I must have fallen asleep. Sector 7's past Sector 6. I should be alright by myself. Grab that. Cloud! I thought the Turks came back. Get some rest, eh? Oh, that I didn't remember. Hey, sis! Thank you so much for being here, sis. How are you doing today? Can't get caught this time. Am I supposed to work it? Alright, I just wanted to see if there was some secret dialogue if we actually, you know, go into her room. Yeah, that, I'm with you, Krigo. I did not remember this whole part about sneaking past. I thought that was new in Remake. Can we go to the roof? No. What is she doing? That's kind of sad. Aerith? In this version, are you okay? Where's old Mariwa? Huh. Out on the town, are you, Mum? I see how it is. Was that... Or... Shit. Okay. We couldn't go that way before, and we still count as dead and alright. Yeah, so I'm very surprised. You're up bright and early. I couldn't ask you to go. I knew it would be dangerous. Are you done, eh? You have to go through the slum in Sector 6 to get to Tifa 7 Heaven. I'll take you there. Come on, eh? yeah, you know, in the I didn't remember category, what really surprises me is how, excuse me, I'll just a sec, checking my little checklist. Yeah, the whole thing with the person who's sick with a tattoo on his arm and all that with a number on it. I thought that was all remake, like entirely new stuff, which clearly not. It was there, I just didn't remember. Is that? Huh. That's the Hell House, isn't it? Wait, there's a way to check an enemy's name. That's how we do it. Hell House. So interesting. And see, this is the weird thing with memories, isn't it? Is that I was sure that the Hell House bit, with like the Hell House being in the seeing that little transformation and shit. Yeah, I was sure that was in OG already, that it was in the Colosseum that we fought this thing and stuff. No, I was wrong about that. And I find this, so, last time we were playing OG, I kept talking about that, like about how 7 is weird, was weird, you know, like this whole atmosphere is so very strange, and this enemy is a perfect example of that, right? What the fuck is that? It's like a robotic, demonic house? What the fuck, right? And so I thought that the fact that it was there in remake and kind of featured so prominently, right? Because it's like, you can't get through the main story without fighting the Hell House and stuff, that it was a, you know, it was them honoring the original game, even though, you know, I would have, my bet would have been that if they could get away with not having the Hell House at all, that they would have done it, because it just fits a lot less with the remake setting. But no, not only was I wrong about that, but they actually went out of their way to get just one random encounter and make it a lot more important, which I just love that. I think it's really good, you know, indicator. Oh, check it out. I've got bolt on all of them because of my old materia. And I'm gonna, I realize, kind of waste that limit break, but we want to use it as much as we can to learn her level 2 limit break. Alright, here's the thing, we one-shot him. And no, we didn't.
That's alright.
I love the sound effects! I think every single time we play this game, I'm gonna go crazy every, you know, 5 seconds about, oh my god, this is great, this is so old! But yeah, the noises, man, I love it so much. Oh, we've already got cross slash. Nice. That is the second limit break for Cloud. And interestingly, the first limit break for Cloud in Ever Crisis, because they wanted to have Braver be a regular skill. The gate to Sector 7's in there. Thanks. I guess this is goodbye. You gonna be alright going home? Oh no! Whatever will I do? Isn't that what you want me to say? Alright. See her home, surprisingly. I'm sorry, let me just double check that real quick, because that sounds nice. Oh no, she gets offended because she's saying she'll be alright, I guess? I'm gonna take you home. Isn't that a little out of your way? Yeah, I guess so. Can we take a break? Hey, yo, Marm! How are you doing tonight? I hope you're feeling better. We are back to OG, Marm. OG and the weird accents. Welcome. Can we take a break? Your fight against Hell House was faster in Remake? I have no idea what you're talking about. It was extremely fast in Remake. You know, it's one of the things where in my... Like, I'm replaying Remake on hard mode to get the plat and shit. And I was telling ZA about this actually. Like, there are so many fights where I struggled on stream in normal mode, and now in hard mode, I just like, you know, walk in the park type shit. But the Hell House, man, I know it was super long, but fucking hell, it was worse when I did the Hell House on hard mode. It was actually, you know, an actual challenge. Like, it was not just because you guys were watching and I was stressed and it was my first time doing it or whatever. It was like a properly hard fucking fight. It took me forever, but I did it! I can't believe it's still here. Cloud, over here. So, what rank were you? Rank? You know, in soldier. Oh, I was first class. Just the same as him. The same as who? My first boyfriend. Were you serious? Nah, but I liked him for a while, eh? I probably knew him. What was his name? It doesn't really matter. Huh? Hey, back there. Tifa? That girl in the cart was Tifa? Where was she going? Yo, she looked kind of odd, eh? Wait. I'll go on alone. You go home. So cute! I love this! I fucking love the, you know, like the difference between the two. And also, interestingly, so, with regards to this, you know, this conversation is obviously very important. And I didn't want to, you know, when we watched it on Remake, and we're already in Wool Market, how crazy is that? Excuse me. This place is scary in a lot of ways, especially for a girl. So we've got to find Tifa fast, yeah? Hey, you two, why don't you get some rest? We have a beautiful room, how about it? This is incredible. Hey boy, you sure got a good looking heifer there. Heifer? Take her to the dance plate and you'll make it mint. I think I just can't make up my mind. Huh? About what? Don't make me say it. It's the shop down on the right. This is the honeybee, and this is all about Johnny. Man, should I go or not? I get so mental at times like this. I'm fucking hopeless. Hey, aren't you? What? You mean you're two? Give me 1 second, y'all. Is Johnny ever a part of the thing? No, I think we're free to answer whatever. Yeah, no, we're fine. Don't bring me down to your level. What? Me too. I decided this after a lot of deep thought. My last memories of Midgard, you know. But that guy over there, he kinda scares me. Man, sugar, blah, blah, blah. Alright, we can actually beat both of them. You're Tifa's childhood friend, and you brought a new girlfriend to a place like this. What kind of a guy are you? I feel like... What the hell? You fucking asshole! This ain't no fucking show! I'm busy right now! I'm feeling like there's gonna be a fucking fight! Ugh, no way! I can't go on! Things aren't working out. Between our differences and my pay just isn't cutting it, you know?
Welcome. Even unpopular dweebs like you may meet their destiny here. You looking for a girlfriend too?
You know a girl named Tifa?
You're pretty fast. Tifa's our newest girl. But unfortunately, she's having an interview right now. Here at the Honeybee Inn, it's customary for all the new girls to be taken to Don Corneo's mansion. Don Corneo's a famous dilettante, so now he wants to settle down, and he's in the market for a bride. Seems to like it just fine. Good for you.
The Honeybee Inn is a private club. Only members can go in. Shoo shoo. Alright. I feel like, but you guys, let me know if it's just me, but I feel like Wall Market is actually a lot darker.
Beep, beep.
Whoa! Broken. Okay, so the exact same thing happened in Remake, I don't know if you'll remember, and I was a little confused about it.
Oh, cat's great! This one's a little big, huh?
Alright, kid. Whoa! Don't just stand there, say something! Yeah, so a little, like, broken, item vending machine thing that shoots at you was in Remake, and I think it's one of these, I know I keep saying this, but OG7 is weird as fuck. Like, that scene, what was that? And the funny thing is to think about the, technical limitations back then were not the same as now, right? It's sort of like, you've noticed it with item names. Yeah, exactly. But the interesting thing is that it's Remake that's the same as this, right? It's a nonsensical little scene that they chose to put in there. I suspect for the free what the fuck effect of it. It's crazy, exactly. It's crazy how they really took everything from the base game, all the weirdness. Welcome! Sit whatever you like. I'm gonna get another pharmacy coupon today. Have a seat over there. Yeah, we want to eat. Give me just 1 second, y'all. Sorry. Yeah, what will you have? Do we want a Korean BBQ plate? Do we want sushi plate? Or do we want today's special? I know what ZA would take. Let's take Korean BBQ plate. In honor of ZA. None of them sound very vegetarian anyway. 1 Korean BBQ plate coming up. In the store you pay first, it will be 670 gil. Thank you, just a second. I love it. Look at this fucking game, yo. There you go, enjoy. It was alright. Thank you. Here's an item coupon for the pharmacy. You can exchange it for 1 item there. That's our last coupon for now. Watch for our next promotion. We've got the key item pharmacy coupon. Yay! Alright. I always get the special. I always get the special. I always get the special. It's thanks to the Dawn that we can eat like this. I'm gonna get another pharmacy coupon today. Hey, don't sneak up on me like that. So it is crazy how similar it is to Remake, including with the weird fucking wonkiness that was OG7. But also, I feel like it's a lot darker. It's a little early to start eating. Come back in a bit. Like the way people talk about Aerith is just all kinds of fucked up. And they're sort of the same in the side dialogue in Remake, but I feel like, Wall Market was almost... I know this sounds very negative as a term, but not whitewashed in the sense that we're trying to pass it off as something better than it was when it wasn't. Just, it's been made a little less absolutely gruesome, which is the feel I get from OG. And even the... we're closed now. The fact, what this NPC just said, like, oh, the Don's the reason we can eat like this. This is making In Remake, I got absolutely no feeling that Don Corneo was doing anything to help World Market out directly. Like, obviously, some kind of mafia boss in a place where there's a lot of criminal activity going on, right? But, do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is grey as fuck. It's like saying this person that we know from the other two versions of the game is an absolute pervert and the worst fucking person. You know, hey, yeah, but he's got redeeming qualities. He's helping out this part of the slums. We didn't get that in Remake, I feel. Don't push, hooligan! Yeah, but I wanna... Welcome, please take your time. Yeah, again, I don't know if you agree with me. Maybe it's my bias or something. Again, I was very impressionable when I went through this game the first time, so maybe it's left such a strong impression on me that seeing it in Remake felt a little less hardcore. I don't know. All this trash, can't we do anything with it? All this belongs to the owner of the weapons shop. He keeps picking things up and saving them here. Oh, you mean the owner who has a little tank in his shop? But any way you look at it, it's just trash. And see, like, this is like a conversation about holders. It's so weird. It is so weird. Alright, Jules. Join the club. Try it with us. Oh dear, I've gained weight again. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Squats are all in the rhythm. I'm doing my best, bruh. How's this? Oh, I guess the minigame is not just now. Man, times are bad. And then... oh, really? Hey, could you do something for me? Someone's been in there all day and they're not coming out. I can't hold it in anymore! Hey, someone's in there! Don't look! Got any medicine on you? I'm too hyper and... Yes, I'm gonna go get you some medicine. Yes, if you want to order, do it at the counter. Let's go back to the pharmacy. Have we been to the pharmacy? Wait, there's a TV. Is that a TV? Yep, no news flash. Pharmacy. This is Don Corneo's thing, I guess. What is that? Averlook? Is it like avalanche misspelled? Avalanche? Everything makes me so confused in a great way. Welcome! Oh shit, we've got a bunch of weapons. But, you know, there are no weapon skills in this version. Let's be cheap and save our money. We're gonna find other... You want something? I don't want to hear any complaints about how things look. Yeah, we're gonna find weapons in dungeons and shit. Let's not waste our money. Let's go back to the pharmacy. Where was it? No, we've done that. Been there, done that. Whoa! Don't just stand there, say something! Oh, you have a coupon? Then please select any one medicine you would like. We want the digestive. Here you are. Oh shit, I didn't read the description of the, let's just... Are there even descriptions for key items? I don't remember. Digestive, description, a digestive. Deplorial! We didn't check the pharmacy coupon, but that's alright. Let's go help the lady out in the bathroom. Hey, someone's in there! Don't look! Huh? You really give me some? Thanks! Oof, I feel better now. Here, this is for your kindness. Received the item, sexy cologne. You know, like a perfectly normal interaction. Whoops. I love it. I love it. But again, so I don't know about you guys, a perfume that amorously arouses. I don't know. You know, the whole world market section, even in Remake, was obviously supposed to be a little... You know, like... A little cringy. but I just feel like this one is so much worse on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm a little worried that we haven't been to the, you know, clove store, have we? Let me just... There we are. Oh, okay, and that was the, place where we couldn't do anything for now, because somebody was there. Alright, let's go... Let me just save real quick, just to be sure, and then we'll go save Tifa! So I'm just checking my little notes real quick. That's for later as well. And that's for later as well, alright. Oh, maybe it wasn't Don Corneo's place straight away. Yes, it is. This is the mansion of Don Corneo, the most powerful man in World Market. Look, the Don's not into men, so don't let me catch you around here again, eh? Hey, you've got a cute one with you, though. Hey, this looks like the Don's mansion. I'll go take a look, eh? I'll tell Tifa about you. No, you can't! Why? Do you know what kind of place this is? Then what am I supposed to do? You wanna go in with me? Well, being a man, that'll be pretty hard. Besides, if I bust in there, it'll cause too much commotion. But I just can't let you go in alone. Oh man. First, we need to find out if Tifa's alright. Eris, what's so funny? Clyde, why did you dress up like a girl, eh? It's the only way, man. What? Just wait, I've got a cute friend I want to bring, eh? Eris, I can't... You are worried about Tifa, aren't you? Then come on, hurry, eh? A friend, huh? Sounds pretty good to me. The Don will be happy too. Who knows, maybe I can even... You know, again, another example of how they went about this. Like, I guess we'll see in a second, but I feel like this, maybe I can even... super fucked up thing. Is, you know, in Remake, there was this whole, like, oh, you guys have fun with the rest of them, type thing, which is... It's all just as fucked up, but I don't know. I feel like somehow... This one just... I don't know, it really doesn't... Which, again, like, that's the whole point, you know, it's beautifully done because it makes one so uncomfortable, right? It's so fucked up. I wanna join the club. I'll trade with you. I wanna do squats. Krieger, Jules is ignoring me. Alright, let's try again later. Materia shop, the dude was sleeping. And now he's up. Hey man, got a minute? I need to talk. Man to man. Give me just one sec. What is it? Really? I really appreciate it. I'm sorry, but young lady, would you turn the other way, you know, just for a second? Why? Eris. Gosh. I'm sorry, lady. Nah, here's the thing. You have that vending machine in the inn? I'm itching to know what they're selling in it. I just can't ask a girl to go get it. What? Why don't I buy it myself? Well, to tell you the truth, I got in a fight with the guy at the inn and can't go there anymore. Come on, so how about it? Okay. Good, thanks. I'll be waiting here when you're done. Finished? Good luck! Alright, it's our second side quest, y'all. Where was the inn again? It was at the very entrance, right? Yes. Yeah, we want the room. Welcome. It'll be 10 gil per night. Does he mean this? Alright, we're gonna buy him the good shit. And my headcanon is that it is poppers. We just bought this man poppers. Yep. It could be something else. It could be a lot of things, but you know. You think mine, it's just poppers. Alright.
Stop bothering me.
No, I just can't make up my mind. Here, you take this. You won't be able to get in without it. Members card. Why, thank you, sir. Membership card to the Honeybee Inn. Alright, shall we go to the Honeybee Inn then? You've said that before joining me. Hey, is that a member's card I see shining in your hot little hand? Please, come on in! Looks like I need to go inside to complete my disguise. Okay, Cloud. Sure. Good excuse, eh? See ya. Boo! I mean, sir. Hooray! Give me just 1 second, you'll checking my notes. Alright. Oh, I just can't seem to lose weight. Sir, you can't come in here. Pervert. Paste. Oh god. Here's another one of those guys. You know, the delicate type. Just ignore him. Yeah, don't. Boo, I mean, sir, hurry. Please choose a room. Gosh, it's so fucking weird. Then again, they all are. Please choose a room. Alright, so this is the fuck room. Whole ground. I just want to check the other ones' names. This is the group room. The queen's room. Oh shit, we have to either take a listen or take a peek. Whoa! I think I remember this. What the fuck? The wind's calm now. It's the curse of the resurrected Satan. Our beloved queen does not awaken. The time is ripe. A legend has been passed on for generations. Hey, shouldn't we stop him soon? We have a luncheon with President Shinra. Hey, you tell him. I can't tell him. Come on. Oh well. A legend has been passed on for generations. I'm so disgusted with the president. They sought the promised land. One with blue eyes. This happens every time we come to Midgar on business. We came all the way to Midgar just for this shit? And a great white sword on his back. Will not lead us to the promised land. What are you complaining about? You're just holding the lights. I've gotta wear this heavy fucking armor. I know. But it's all part of the job. Oh yeah, did you hear? The president's wives found out about this little hobby of his. No way, I didn't know that. Oh, Look like it's done. Man, I'm glad. Jeez, Mr. President! I mean, Your Majesty. Oh, I'm sorry. Please remove the ancient curse. Pooh, I mean, sir. Hurry. Where to start? I don't know. Was that President Shinra doing some weird... I don't even want to use the word kinky. What was that? What the fuck was that? Interesting lore, though. Looks like this room's being used. God, there is no option where we don't just, like, pick another room. Let's get the most out of it. Oh, God, it's gonna last forever again. Yeah, I'm not gonna pant. Phew. What's wrong, Grandpa? You keep sighing. You know, Grandma. Is this the room? I know our son rented this for us and all, but... Oh, are they Johnny's parents? It's too nice for us. Big round bed, gorgeous tub. I just can't get comfortable. Don't worry about it. It's a high-class neighborhood in a big city. You keep complaining and we'll get in trouble. Pooh, I mean sir. Hurry. Alright, why does she keep calling us Pooh? What's... Pooh? What the fuck? Alright, we're going to the fuck room. We have no choice. It is, you know, for the thing. I guess I'll take this one. I'll take the fuck room. Yeah, Cloud. Sure. Alright, now all we have to do is enter the room. You're not gonna have a change of heart, are you? Do I have to? God. Don't make me repeat myself. This is so fucked up. Don't be angry with me. Jesus Christ, this one's probably the violent type. This is my stop. Alright, please. I was being cautious about the way I was saying it before. Where's the girl? What the fuck? Oh my god, do you see Cloud? Like, a vision of Cloud there. Oh shit. What are you doing in a place like this? That's what I wanted to ask you! Should you be fooling around here? Do you think problems go away by just thinking about them? Oh no! Help! Somebody! Hurry! You can't change anything by just sitting back and looking at it. What are you saying? It started moving. What has? Wake up. Ow! Wake up! Wake up! Whew, I'm so relieved. Bobby, I hear you collapsed. No. Don't get so uptight. Yeah, very strange indeed. Wait, huh? They say youth is so long yet so short. Let's give this next one your best shot. Time's up. Bye, Bobby. I'm so sorry. There's a lot of adult things going on. For your inconvenience, please take this, okay? Received key item, lingerie. What, this rag? For me? I just don't get it. Alright, beyond the absolute fucking weirdness that this whole thing was, lingerie, description, perfumed underwear. The interesting thing, yo, let's talk about lore rather than this traumatic experience we just went through together. Lore-wise, you know, Cloud saw a vision of himself with the whole, you know what I'm saying, like, the fact that there are several Clouds in remake and shit, that's not entirely entirely new. Like, he was already weird. He already had issues in OG, is what I'm saying. Sir, it's almost closing time, so please remember any personal belongings.
Flowers too, but I get so nervous in front of cute girls. Just seems natural to get cautious. Hey, Cloud!
I bought some pretty flowers from Eris. 500 gil, a little expensive, but hey, I got her name from it. Nice, she ripped all those assholes off. Good on you, Eris. Fight the man. I asked Eris for a date, and she said not even if I paid her 1,000,000 gil. Her flowers cost 300 gil too. She's a good businesswoman. Eris, thanks for the flower and 1 gil. I'll treasure this. I'm going to try it and keep it for good luck. I think my memory selected only the interesting part of OG. Yeah, there's a really dirty joke to be made here, but I won't. You know, about you and how long you spent on this weird part of OG. Haha. But yeah, no, well, again, you've got a very useful memory. Sure, there's some of those things, you know, I wouldn't mind unseeing. Nah, I'm kidding. It's part of Final Fantasy. I need to see it all, at least once. But yeah, no, I kinda wanna go back and check out the other room and stuff, honestly. Even though, you know, despite how weird this whole thing was, I need to know everything. Don't push, hooligan! Yo, I kinda need a dress though, people. Excuse me, I'd like to get a dress. It might take a little while, will that be alright? What's the problem? Well, my father, the owner, has been in a slump lately. You see, he's the one who makes all the dresses. And, where is your father? He's probably plastered at the bar. So, you're saying we can't get a dress unless we do something about your father? Yes, I'm sorry. He's got so much trouble. Huh. You'd help me bring him back? Well, if we don't do something, we don't get a dress, right? Really? Is that my crazy old dad? I just don't know what to do anymore. Alright, we'll do something. Let's go, Cloud. Oh shit. We couldn't find him yet. He said the bar. Where was the bar? It was further up, I think. Like here? Yep. Excuse us, are you the father of the girl at the clothing store? I own the clothes shop, but I ain't your father. I didn't say that. Make me some clothes. I don't make men's clothes. I don't feel like making anything right now. Cloud, you wait over there for a second and try and talk to him. Why don't you go over there, have something to drink? You know, mister, he always said that just once he'd really like to dress up like a girl, eh? See, this is why I wanted a cute dress for him, eh? What? A tough looking guy like that? So, how about it? Will you make him one? It might be interesting. He's getting a little bored just making regular clothes. Then you'll do it for us, eh? Yeah, alright. What kind of dress you want? We want something that feels, soft. And that shimmers. Got it. You know, I got a friend that has the same taste as him. I'll go talk to him, eh? Hey, hold on. Wait till I get an image in my head. Yeah, that's good. Alright, that's the dress taken care of. Ooh, no. What was that? It's a squat thing, we still need to do that. But first... Was that the dress? Yes. Looks like everything went well. He's been making the dress ever since he came back. Oh, you're here. That's right. Go try it on. Oh, no. I can't go change now. I'm still missing one item. No! Shit. Shit. I hope I get like a menu where I can say I'm not ready. How do you even put this on? Whoa, what are you doing? It's still not right. A wig. That's what you need. Nice. Thanks, Eris. I thought you might, so I talked to my friend about getting one. You know the gym? You'll find a lot of people there like you. Go and talk to them. Like you? Eris? What did you tell him? Does it matter? Anywho, we got a pretty dress. So, were you able to get the wig? Materia. Where was materia? Move. I think that was materia? Yes. I got it. Oh, really? Hey! Jeez. And what was it? It was poopers. A protein drink set. That jerk! I'm gonna do so much more business than him, his hell's spin. Thanks, bud. I'm motivated now. Take this, it ain't much. Diamond tiara. Don't you sell materia? Come by again. I'll still be here doing business. What kind of materia shop is this? Alright, we've got the diamond tiara. Silk dress, a dress made of silk. Diamond tiara, a diamond tiara. Now we just need the wig, and that means the minigame with jewels. Are you the one who wants to be cute? Cute? Right. And about the wig. Yeah, I heard. Well, it'll cost you. Big bro! The only way you're gonna get cuter is if you can beat Big Bro! That's right. So you've got to compete with us. You're right, let's do squats. Alright, we'll beat you out of this gym. Are you the beautiful bro? What? You didn't know? Always running around here saying big bro this, big bro that. Never mind that. Come over here. Nah, I'll explain the rules. From the ready position, press... Alright. Square X, circle. So it's square X, circle in that order. Got it? I got it. Whoever has the most squats after 30 seconds gets the wig. I'm not going to lose. Big Bro's wig is mine. Just be quiet. It's not fair for you to start right away, so do you want some practice? Let's do a little practice run, yeah? Then start practicing. Shit, alright. That's a lot easier than it was in Remake. Can't be too fast or it'll just not count. 15! Alright. Motherfucker. Come on, count. He had 15, you had 18 squats. You're really something. Okay, I'm a man of my word. Here you are. Blonde wig. Big bro, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Shut up! Don't cry just because you lost. Bro's fist of steel cut to the bone. Everything is so fucking weird. Join the club. Try it with us. Big bro, get a hold of yourself. Take care of it. So strange. Alright, I do believe that's all the items we need, y'all. We've got the blonde wig, which is a blonde wig. We've got a dress made of silk, called the silk dress. Blah blah blah. Got 5 of them, right? Yes. We're good. Let's go save, and I'm gonna take a real quick break before we go see Don Corleo. OG version. Which, if it... No. Excuse me. If it's anything like how things have been going so far, it'll be even worse than it was in Remake. Alright, yo, real quick break. 2-minute stops. Be right back. And we're back. Alright, yo, this is so fucking weird and fucked up. Even more so than Remake. I stand by my statement after this whole world market section that it was... Yeah, it wasn't quite as fucking weird in a negative way, like, you know, messed up in Remake. Well, let's go. There was... Alright, so that weird bit where we were like, you know, peep showing at President Shinra was interesting though. I feel like if we focus on his whole weird, like, sexual theater weird thingy, that probably we can understand a bit behind the motivation, or at least what he thinks is true or some shit. But for now, let's go save Tifa and get the fuck out of here. Excuse me, just 1 second. Alright, let's go. A friend, huh? Oh, sounds pretty good to me. Then I'll be happy to know that. I need to change. Cloud's not getting in looking like that. Where was the dress place again? So in Remake, I'm ready. One of the things that I need to replay to get everything done and shit and get the platinum trophy is that there's 3 different dresses. Not bad. This may be a new business for me. Yeah, you're right. Should we try it, Dad? Thanks for showing us something new. My father's got his motivation back now, so the dress is on the house. That's sweet. Look more nicely like this, Miss Cloud. What do you mean nicely? Oh, you're so cute, Miss Cloud. I want one. Hey, do you have one that'll look good on me too? How's this? How about that one? Father, what are you talking about? This one's much better. No, what are you saying? This one. I want this one, yeah? Huh? I'm gonna go change. No peeking. So, how do I look? Oh, you're no fun, eh? Oh, I'm a little worried about the battery thing. It's really something. You're weird. Good, it looks good on ya. So, interesting. Let me just double check one thing. No. Sorry about work. Oh, that means there's a new customer. You. Scarf Glove. Well, that's interesting. Remember that this is 97, y'all. It might, you know, some of you might be thinking, yeah, hey, princess. Yeah, I only talk to the pretty ones. You're the one. You're just great. I'm Johnny, nice to meet you. Young girl, soft skin. I'm sorry, fresh now. Jesus. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. I want to check one thing with the, you know, the broken, this thing here. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me half a second, just checking my notes. And in the meantime, yes, in remake, there's 3, go back to weapon store just for a second. There's something else I put down in my notes that I'm still not sure we got. Did they change it? Or is it for later? Sorry about that, y'all. There's something about a battery that we're supposed to get now. I think it's much later in the story. It has to be. Yes, okay. Never mind, sorry about that. Let's go. So, in Remake, there's 3 dresses for Cloud, 3 dresses for Tifa, and 3 dresses for Aerith. And so one of the things that I'm doing right now, and the reason why I'm replaying the game, is to get all 3 dresses for all of them. Damn, your friend's hot too. Come in, come in. 2 ladies coming through. Look at Aerith's, you know, little hairband do. I feel like that green little thing, polygon, is that the white materia that we see more because she's changed her hairstyle? Hey ladies. I'll go and let the Don know you're here. Wait here. Don't wander around. That music, man. Nazar Sensei, lass få en Tifa. I wonder where she is. Oh, she's following me FF8 style? No. Yeah, kinda. Weird. Oh shit. Should have probably tried the Don's room first. Office of Don Corneo, keep out. Alright. With the fucking, oh my god. Again, it's a lot more, this is gruesome, right? It's not even fucked up. It's just so much worse than Remake. Tifa? Nice to meet you. I'm Eris. Clede's told me a lot about you. And you are... Hey, you're the one with Cloud in the park. Right, with Cloud, yeah. Oh. Don't worry, we just met a sniffing. What do you mean, don't worry? About what? No, don't misunderstand. Cloud and I, we grew up together, nothing more. Poor Cloud having to stand here and listen to both of us scream nothing, eh? Right, Cloud? Cloud. I want the potion. Yes, or the ether, even better. Cloud, why are you dressed like that? And what are you doing here? Never mind, what happened to you after the fall? Are you hurt? Slow down, let me answer. I'm dressed like this because there was no other way to get in here. I'm alright, Aeris helped me out. Oh, Aeris did she? Tifa, explain what you're doing in a place like this? Yeah, I'll just plug my ears, yeah? Please, please go on with your private conversation. I'm glad you're okay. Thanks. What happened? When we got back from the Sector 5 reactor, we saw a weird man. Barrett caught him and squeezed some information out of him. That's when the Don's name popped up. Right, Don Corneo. Barrett told me to leave the leech? Alone? Lek? That a word? Lek alone. Like a... I understand, like it's somebody who likes luxury, but Lek? But something's been bothering me. I see. So you wanted the story straight from Corneo's mouth. Well, I made it here, but now I'm stuck. Corneo is looking for a bride. Every day he gets 3 girls, chooses one of them, and then, anyway, I have to be the girl, you know, for tonight. Sorry, but I overheard. If you're the 3 girls, there's no problem, right? I guess so, but we have 2 here, right? No, Eris, I can't involve you in this shit. Oh, so it's alright for Tifa to be in danger? No, I don't want Tifa in... Is it alright? I grew up in the slums, I'm used to danger, girl. Do you trust me? Yes, thanks, Miss Eris. Just call me Eris, eh? Hey. It's time, ladies, the dawn is waiting. Is there no Colosseum in OG? I told you not to wander around. I tell ya, women nowadays. Hurry up, will ya? I guess I don't need to ask, but the other girl is... me, right? You're right, you didn't need to ask. Just as a door. Alright, this makes a lot. Haha, you know, you don't look bad if you don't look too closely. I wonder what the Barrett would say if he could see you. I don't need to dress up for Barrett to see how pretty I am. But, they're going to get suspicious if we don't hurry. It's not. Yeah, alright, let's go. Yes, no Colosseum at all in OG. You know, it's the opposite of what we were talking about Krieger, where like I made fake memories about how the whole thing went down in OG, having played Remake. Don's waiting in his room. There they are. Alright, ladies, line up in front of the Dawn.
Good, splendid! Now, let's see, which girl should I choose? This one? Or this one? I've made up my mind. My choice for tonight is... the big bone girl. This healthy looking girl.
Oh, wait a sec. I mean, please wait a moment.
Ooh, enough cheekies who played hard to get you, sir. You can have the rest.
Oh, never mind. It is also explicitly spelled out. Disgusting.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Shall we go, my pretty? We're finally alone. Alright, pussycat, come to daddy.
Oh, look, he's following us around.
Isn't there a single thing I can steal from this motherfucker? You're so cute, I never get tired of looking at you. Do you like me too? You don't like me? There isn't someone else, is there?
Yes, his name is Barrett.
No way! Barrett? Wait, that sounds familiar.
You know, he's one of the ones you were trying to find out about. You know, Avalanche.
Oh, yeah, in Sector 7 in the slums. And how did you know that? A man? You tricked me! Somebody get in here now!
Unfortunately, no one will be coming to help.
You're the ones from before. What the hell's going on?
Shut up, we're asking the questions now. What did your assistants find out? Talk, if you don't tell us. I'll chop it off.
No, not that. I'll tell you everything.
So, talk.
I made him find out where the man with the gun arm was, but that's what I was ordered to do.
By whom?
No, I told you that. If I told you that, I'd be killed.
Talk, if you don't tell us. I'll fucking rip it off, mate.
It was Heidegger of Shinra. Heidegger, the head of peace preservation.
The head of peace preservation? Did you say the Shinra? What are they up to? Talk. If you don't tell us, I will smash it.
You're serious, aren't you? Oh boy, I'm not fooling around here either, you know. Shinra is trying to crush a small rebel group called Avalanche and want to infiltrate their hideout. And they're really going to crush them. Literally. By breaking the supports holding up the plate above them.
Break the supports,
You know what's going to happen? The plate will go ping, and everything's gonna go BAM! I heard their hideouts in the Sector 7 slums. I'm just glad it's not here in Sector 6.
They're going to wipe out the Sector 7 slums. Cloud, will you come with me to Sector 7? Of course, Tifa. Nice. Whoa. I did steal something! Alright, I feel better about the whole thing.
Just a second.
Shut up!
No, wait, it'll only take a second. Why do you think scum like me babble down about the truth?
Because I've given up on life? Because I'm sure I'll win? Or because I'm clueless? Because you're clueless!
Close, but no cigar.
I love the music so much. How are the preparations going?
Smoothly, very smoothly. I guess I'm the Turk to this.
President, are we really going to do this? Simply destroy a group with only a few members? What's the problem, Reeve? You want out? No. But as head of urban development department, I've been involved in the building and running of Midgar. That's why...
Reeve, flush your personal problems with the rest of your crap.
Meyer's against us anyway.
Meyer? He just sits in this building all day, feeding his face. You still call that a mayor? No, if you'll excuse me, sir! got tired. Why don't you take a couple of days off and go somewhere? We'll destroy Sector 7 and report that Avalanche did it. Then we'll send in the rescue operation care of Shinra Incorporated. This is perfect. So, again, you know, the comparison with Remake is crazy. Like, this scene, we get introduced to Reeve and stuff. They just really nailed it. Also, one thing that I find interesting, let me just go through the menu while I debrief on what just happened, is I feel like, you know, like, Don Corneo is obviously fucking horrendous. Looks a lot like President Shinra, doesn't it? You know what I'm saying? Is that I feel like there's kind of like this bad guy standard, or, you know, archetype, where it's like a white man, overweight, with a cigar in his mouth and blonde hair, and that means, you know, like the fucking worst. Which, you know, interesting. Alright, so here is one of the points where it actually matters who we go talk to first. And the thing is, by default, we've got more points with Aerith, so we're gonna go with Tifa, because it's always better to, you know, when we have no choice but to be nice to one of them, it's always better to be nice to Tifa rather than to Aerith. So that Barrett is the one who likes us the most. You alright? Man, this is a terrible... You alright? Yeah. Well, the worst is over. Maybe not. Alright, boss fight. It's been a minute. Oh, he looks so fucking adorable. Apps. That was not his name in Remake. It hit itself with the AoE there, interesting. Yeah, so again, like, I love how they really went out of their way, you know, in Remake to get every single scene, everything in there, and then they added more, but, you know, there really is that. I love it, I love it. I need to work on my German accent for Heidegger, I guess. Although I keep saying, actually I haven't done my little, warning thing. If you're watching this on YouTube. I mean, no offense to anybody with my silly accents, of course, I hope that is obvious, it's all in good fun. We haven't seen Barrett at all tonight, but he has a very French accent, and I'm French, so, you know. Ooh, yeah. And I realize what this, I'm sounding like the, you know, I'm not racist, guy, it's not because I make fun of French accents that I get to make fun of every accent in the world. I get that, but again, really, like, I mean, no offense meant to anyone. It's all in good fun, my friends. How do you... Whoa, we can miss magic? I could keep the fights 3 times speed per night, at least until we get to, like, actually hard fights. No, I wanted to use my little break. Yeah, so, one thing I did want to bring up. It's too late, Marlene, Barrett, the people of the slums. Hey, don't give up. Never give up, yeah? It's not easy to destroy the pillar, right? Yeah, you're right, we still have a time. So I think it's really important to keep in mind after this weird as World Market sequence that this is a game that was released. Shit, there's no greatest in the you know, it was released in '97, and some of what just happened. I mean, so much of what just happened in World Market was very clearly and obviously fucked up, and that is the intention there. But I also want, you know, like, from a modern look, you could be, I don't know. It's always this thing, right? Where when you like depict something that you sort of condemn, there's always the question of like, you know, is it okay to do it though? And specifically, since there's like cross-dressing and everything in that scene, which I feel, you know, they were a lot more subtle about in Remake. Yes! Nice! I was worried about that, about having the steel material, because we're gonna need it soon. Say my little notes. Let's just explore the rest of the area first. So yeah, I feel like in Remake, you know, things have been changed somewhat to make it more modern. I was talking earlier about how I personally feel, but this is a very personal take, but that it's a lot darker in OG, in my opinion. World Market was really, you know, from Remake I got mostly the impression of, you know, it's Vegas. It's one of those places on Earth. It's the Red Quarter in Amsterdam, I guess you call it. It's one of those places on Earth where, you know, obviously if you... It's special. It's a special kind of thing. People from a lot of, you know, different non-Western cultures, or even Western cultures, would be shocked by the whole thing, but we all know it's there, and it's kind of like, you know, I don't know. Or at least, you know, maybe I'm also talking out my ass, and that's the way I personally feel about the whole thing, but I know I'd never lived in, like, Vegas, right? But I did live in Pigalle, which is supposed to be the World Market of Paris, of at least, you know, inner Paris, if you will. And I was totally fine with it. There were a lot of strip clubs and stuff, but people were nice and human and... You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess what I'm saying is that World Market in Remake, to me personally, just felt like one of those places. Like we get in I was gonna say, I feel like I can say at least Western European major cities all have those neighborhoods, right? With the nightlife, that special kind of nightlife with all the sex and stuff on top of it. And it's actually, I can only speak for Paris in this case, but you know, in Paris it's a great neighborhood to live actually. Like there's always something going on. Again, the people are friendly. It's great. Whereas so that's the remake take on what World Market should be, and I feel like the OG take on the same thing is a lot darker. It's not just, you know, it's not just that place, it's this really fucked up place. It's where the weird, you know, like bad shit happens. Again, maybe it's my personal feelings about, you know, like no king shaming on this here channel and shit. I'm just saying, what did I just do? I'm just saying I would not, if I lived in Sector 5, I don't think I'd ever fucking go to World Market, right? And if my friends were like the Red District in Amsterdam, exactly, yeah. I've never been, but from what I hear of it, I feel like the Red District in Amsterdam is essentially Pigalle in Paris. Maybe a little more hardcore and stuff with the sex traffic. It's not sex trafficking when it's legal, is it? But you know what I'm saying, with the prostitution and stuff. But I also feel like, hearing from all my friends who've been to Amsterdam and actually went to the Red District out of curiosity, or other reasons, whatever, that it's not, I don't know. The Red District in Amsterdam is not quite as messed up as the World Market we just got from OG. But again, I've never been, I don't know, that's my take on it. The whole, you know, real life Red District is more like remake World Market, maybe? Eris, I got you mixed up in this. Don't tell me to go home, eh?
if we can just get past the trains that are all lit up, we should be able to get out of here. Alright, we've got a bunch of shit to do that is non-spoilery in my little notes, so I'm gonna share it with you guys so that you can help me hive mind this shit. Backseat me. Train Graveyard. We want to get a Ghost Hand from Ghosts, and we want to get a Gravable from Dinglow. Those are two monsters that we can only fight here. These drops are completely fucking useless, but it's the only time we can get them in our invo, so we're gonna do that. What are these? Neither of them. These are the flying fucking things I hate. In remake. Sorry, yo, I'm doing that thing again where I just keep saying the same thing over and over again, but yeah, I feel like this wool market was super, or at least my personal feeling from it is, you know, it's not just that area in your typical western city, it's a lot more than that. It's really fucked up. It's like a fucked up place. And I just find that interesting. And what I wanted to bring up with that is the whole, you know, there's a lot of cross-dressing stuff. There's some heavy-handed jokes, especially in OG. I didn't find it quite as heavy-handed in remake, but you know, with the whole like, oh, this person's like a dressmaker who kind of like lost his touch or whatever. Maybe gone through some kind of depression, and he just meets this one, you know, cross-dresser. And that, yes, ghosts. These are the ones I want to get shit from. And like, you know, he designs this dress for this cross-dresser, and suddenly he's all like, oh, I found my passion again. Like, this was actually interesting. I want to do that more from now on and shit. Which I guess you could consider extremely progressist, you know, considering it's a game that was released in '97. Or you could be a little offended by how heavy-handed it is. And both would be perfectly reasonable stances to take. I personally, as a Final Fantasy fanboy, would just like to point out that, yeah, again, this game came out in '97, and to me, if anything, but I'm not an expert on those questions, and I would not want to, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about, just ask a person who knows. But I feel like, yeah, it's fairly progressive, at least in the way it deals. We do not get the drop we want. In the way it deals with cross-dressing, which is obviously not the same thing as, you know, transgenderism, but still, it's, I don't know, and at least it brings up the question. So yeah, I don't know. But then again, and you know, especially, so if we leave that aside for a minute, like the trans aspect of this whole sequence, the sheer, you know, sexism of it is fucking brutal. But again, to me, it feels brutal enough that it's clear that it's a criticism, right, of sexism in our societies, or at least in the societies as they were back in '97.
If things get better, I don't know, it's not for me to say, but you know what I'm saying.
Very long-winded Morgan Zanen way of saying, if you feel like any part in that wall market sequence is, you know, not necessarily offensive, but, or no, you know, it's not about being politically correct, but kind of like not shocks you. Oh, I've said everything that you know what I'm saying. If you're like, what the fuck was that, and like, that's not really okay because of this and that societal reasons, I'd be very keen to hear your point of view on that, because I personally know that I'm extremely biased. It's hard for me to look at a Final Fantasy game, even an older one, and be like, that's not okay. The way things were portrayed were clumsy. Because yeah, I kind of feel like, given when this whole thing came out, obviously you would not do this sequence the same way if you were to make Final Fantasy VII nowadays, and you were trying to do a progressive, to have a progressive message, or at least outlook on the story you want to tell nowadays. You know, case in point, in remake, it's all different, but still, I feel like, yeah, it's, I don't know. There was a whole thing with the guys. Gravable, nice. That's one of the two things we wanted.
So now we just need a ghost hand from Ghosts, and we can get the fuck out of here. Not that I've been actively farming right up to now, but you know. Yeah. Anyway, you'll get my point. I feel, even playing it now, my personal mindset on many issues has changed a lot. Obviously, although the world has changed and awareness about things have changed. As a male cis person, I must say I was not very aware of how big, some societal issues were, and now I'm better. But still, with that outlook, with my new outlook on things, I'm trying to be mindful of what, for instance, dialogue in fiction can mean to people, and how it can be hurtful. A lot of what just happened was extremely clumsy and would be done differently today, but I do feel like it was done, with the best of intentions. More as a, like, things are different, things can be different, like... There's beauty in cross-dressing, yo, which is actually, in my opinion, again, not an expert or anything, but I feel like it's a very progressive position. I know many people in France, politicians or otherwise, who would not see the beauty in that, Like, you show them that scene, you remake it in remakes, like they can't tell it's an old game, and it's just about this man who used to make dresses, kind of lost his passion for life, and his work, and then he meets this one man who wants to cross-dress, and that gives him his passion back because there's a new challenge in there. That was kind of beautiful, right? It was in a way a way to just show how cross-dressing and transgenderism, further than that, can be beautiful. I feel it feels progressive to me, is what I'm saying. And then there's a whole thing with the guys working out who want to be cute and this weird. Was this a dig at everybody who works out ever? These are the enemies we want, but then none of the actions I can do increases the drop rate, so you just need to kill them. Pure Tifa! I personally, if y'all have hung out with me in real life recently, you've probably heard about this. Do you check your guide? Yes and no. Shit! I just hit the cheat button again. What I did, Krieger, was check a whole bunch of... I made myself a list of the things I want to do, during this playthrough. How do I remove the little target thing? It's super annoying. So I have a list of things I don't want to miss, essentially. The main one is for the... Let me put the spoiler tag up for a second. Mute me if you don't want spoilers for 7. It's minor spoilers, but mute me just in case you want. You know the scene in Gold Saucer? How do I remove this fucking target thing? There's a date scene in Gold Saucer, and depending on your actions throughout the game, you either go on a date with one of the girls or Barrett. I want to go with Barrett, so that is the main thing that I've been, checking my notes about. But then to answer your question, no, I'm not following your guide step by step. I researched offline, like all the things I want to do right, or all the things I don't want to miss, and then I'm just trying not to miss them as we go along. Why Barrett? Well, first of all, because it's the most fun, clearly. So that's the main reason. Honestly, I would have gone with Barrett regardless. Also, I don't remember which one we did with Alex back then. Actually, we might have done Barrett just because it's the hardest to get, but I don't remember. And I wanted to see it for myself, right? It's the hardest to do. This is my third time playing OG7 seriously. Might as well go with the hardest. But also, there's a trophy locked behind getting the Barrett scene because it's the hardest one to get. So that's the one we're gonna get. Again, I'm not, with remake and rebirth and shit, I really want to get all the trophies and stuff eventually. So I want to get as many as we can on stream while we play together. but it's not as like, you know, this is an old game. I've spoken about this on stream before, actually, about how, you know, it's so fucking... If you miss something, you just have to play the whole... And you don't have a save point, you have to play the whole game again, right? So it's kind of a bigger deal. And with how many times I've played this fucking game, the fact that we're playing it together on stream again, and the fact that there are so many Final Fantasy or tangentially Final Fantasy related games that I still haven't played. What I'm saying is that I'm not getting any younger. This might be the last time I play 7. I don't necessarily want that Platinum Trophy, but I do want to give it my best shot while we're at it. So that's why I made myself a little checklist. I can show it to you, actually, Krieger, if you want to look at what it looks like, the thing I keep looking at. Actually, all of you guys, I could post the link. I'm gonna post the link on YouTube, though, if you want to check what it is that I've noted down. And also... I figure it's... So to make this little checklist, I've, you know, taken... not inspiration, I've literally copied and pasted, like, I have several different sources that I had to get together to get the kind of info that I personally want, if that makes any sense. Like, I want the minimal amount of information. I just want a list of, yo, you should be on the lookout for that if you don't want to miss anything, if that makes any sense. And as far as I could tell, it's not a resource that exists. Like, there are so many great fucking guides on FF7, how to make a perfect save and all that. But, you know, I'm kind of looking for a spoiler-free... I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is that I'm making a list for myself so that when I'm on stream, I only need to quickly check my notes instead of, like, going through a guide and shit. But yeah, with the hopes that maybe it could help somebody out someday, too, right? Also, I don't know if you all have noticed, which is kind of good because we do need to farm an item here, but I'm lost. I don't understand. I don't understand how to move forward. Let me just save again because we killed a bunch of monsters and I accidentally cheated again. I did look that up, so again, if y'all were here a lifetime ago when we did the first part of this playthrough, I was super annoyed at the cheat codes, what I call the cheat codes, you know, that thing where you can get like full health, full MP and limit break back instantly. Nice, 3 of them. Surely we're gonna get the fucking drop now, right? And what I found was a Reddit thread of somebody like me, I guess, complaining about it, being like, why can't I just turn the stupid cheat code thing off and stuff? And so many people answering so aggressively, like, well, just don't use them. And you know, I was like, asshole, it's on the fucking joystick, sometimes you hit it accidentally. It's, you know, like, it's not that weird a question to ask, is there a way to turn off the cheat code so that I don't accidentally use them? Anyway, I don't know, I thought it was funny. I always find it funny when, you know, I Google something, and instead of there being, like, an answer, what I find is somebody asking the exact same question as I did, and then the answer being super passive-aggressive, like, you're fucking stupid, of course you know what I'm saying? Like, you're the problem. When I had the same question as that person, so maybe we're both the problem, but hey, like, I don't know, I like it. Don't remember there being trophies. No, there weren't trophies in OG7. Oh, trophies are not that old an invention in the video game. Well, alright, it's old if you're young, but for people like you and me, Krieger, you know, they haven't been around for that long. So neither the OG7 on PS1, obviously trophies were not a thing, but even the original PC version didn't have trophies. They were added, I think, at least that version of the list of trophies that I have that counts towards your PlayStation Network total and whatnot. All this was added with the PlayStation 4 version. Maybe they were based on trophies of some other earlier ports, but yeah, for sure, this is the finalized version. So it's definitely been added afterwards. And again, it's like, well, you'll see sometimes, because of that Barrett thing that I was talking about earlier with the spoiler tag, we'll have to actively avoid side dialogue, interesting side dialogue. So, you know, getting the Platinum Trophy is not even what I personally, Morgan Zainan, would define as 100%ing the game, because we're... Oh, I think I see it. No, I don't. Never mind. Cause yeah, we're gonna miss a lot of story and side dialogue just to get that. Yes. So good at this game. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Do we have like 30-minute break on? I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a trophy list, and it does not encourage you. Let's say the way it's done, it does not encourage you to get as much dialogue as possible. It encourages you to do the hardest way you could do the game, mostly, I feel like. So we're gonna try and get, again, not the platinum, not on stream, but as much as we can, so that if I ever want off stream to do the perfect save thing with the platinum trophy, then I can just pick up where we left off, if that makes any sense. Oh look, this is the boss we fought! Eligor was his name in Remake as well. So again, you know, they took a regular encounter and made it a boss in Remake. And I actually wanted to tell you guys about Eligor. So brilliant reminder. So I think I told you guys before, a bit of self-promotion. If you're watching this on YouTube, then you can check it out in my channel. I've been posting the story events for Ever Crisis. So no commentary, just the story, essentially the cutscenes and then one example of each fight. When they're the exact same fights, just with different degrees of difficulty, I just put one fight as an example. So if you've never played Ever Crisis, you can kind of see what the fights look like. And then in some rare cases, I put all the fights in there because I feel like they're meant to have... when the fights are different, I put them all. Anyway, I make videos on YouTube about the story in Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis events. The reason I do that is... So I ended up playing it and getting addicted and playing it a whole lot. So I see all those stories myself, right? But initially, when I heard about Ever Crisis, my stance was, I'm not gonna play this shit. I'm not gonna play a gacha game again. And I figure if anybody else is still, you know, in that position, that they can see the events, which is the main thing that's easy to miss, right? Like the rest, the main story, there's already plenty of great videos on YouTube. We are gonna play through the whole main story of Ever Crisis together on this here channel. But again, it's been done before. Like, if you wanted to check out the story in Ever Crisis on YouTube without playing the game, you could. But the events, that's something else, right? Like, they're gonna disappear forever. Like, for posterity, I feel like it's useful to upload them. That's why I've started doing it. All that being said, the last event, it's actually ongoing now, and we're gonna get a new one, well, today, I think, actually. But the last event was called Knights of Judgment, and it's kind of... Was it a boss? A little too easy? No. Exactly, yeah. It was not a boss in OG, it was just a regular monster, and then in Remake, you know, they've decided to make everything longer and stuff to make just the Midgar part of the game a whole game in itself. And the really interesting thing is that amongst other things, you know, that meant more boss fights, and so what they did was they took regular encounters and turn them into boss fights. Now, when you look at like Eligor, so this is, you know, weird knight. Oh shit. This weird knight carriage thingy, you know, Sagittarius, whatever the fuck Eligor is. It was just a regular encounter in OG, and they turned it into a boss. And it makes sense because it's a cool as fuck, you know, monster design. Shit, we still don't get the fucking ghost hand. But when it comes to the Hell House, I find it a lot more interesting because it's a weird design, it looked great. Oops, didn't mean to do that just yet. I think that's alright. Oh, and I can move it back, hold on, okay. You know, they chose one of the wonkiest, weirdest, so very OG FF7 in its spirit encounter and turned it into a proper traumatizing and really hard fucking boss fight in Remake, which I think is great, and again shows that they went out of their way to stay true to the spirit of the game. Yeah, so Eligor, this weird, you know, centaur, except it's not half man, half horse, it's like half cart, half horse, half man, third, you know, weird fucking monster that they turned into a boss. It was a really cool encounter in Remake. I really liked fighting Eligor. The interesting thing is that in that event in Ever Crisis that is currently ongoing now, and you can check the story out on my YouTube channel if you want. The exact same skin, right? So like the monster skin is used, but, and I don't want to spoil it too much, but there's this whole story about it. I won't say too much about it, but you know, there's like a backstory. I don't know if it's because you're a great player, but I find the fights not very hard. That's actually a great point. No, I think alright, so when it's just regular monsters, you know, fodder, like random encounters type deal, yes, they're extremely easy, but I feel like that was kind of true in old RPGs. Again, as Morgan Zanen, I've mostly only played Final Fantasy ever, but I did play like a lot of early day Pokemon. And in Pokemon, you know, like when you went to fight the League or whatever, get your fucking badge, that was hard. But other than that, the monsters you fought in the wild, the random encounters, they were always super easy and cheesy. And you know, it's kind of like this grindy aspect of, again, I don't want to say RPGs in general, but JRPGs at least, that are very much a part of Final Fantasies, but that maybe were different. So yeah, the fact that, like, you know, regular fights against random monsters are super easy, it's not because I'm great, because I'm not. I do think it is because, yeah, just times have changed, and that's sort of what you expected from an RPG. Just have, and you know, there was this whole thing about if you're stuck against the boss, including if it is because you can't play for shit, or that you've never worried or, you know, been interested in setting up your material right, well, you can just kind of like grind forever, and you know, you will, like, your characters will get stronger and fucking kick ass by just doing this grindy things, just doing random encounter fights that are absolutely not dangerous to you, over and over and over again, and eventually you can just cheese through the entire game. I feel like this has disappeared. Again, only talking about Final Fantasies, but in modern Final Fantasies, you'll get random encounters that are a lot harder, where you can actually die if you don't play your cards right and whatnot. You know, we've lost that sense of random encounters are just fodder that you breeze through, but that you can grind the shit out of if you want to get better. If you want your characters to be stronger, which will make the whole game easier. I don't know, maybe I'm talking about, you know, maybe I'm talking out of my ass, but that's definitely the way I feel. At the very least, specifically when it comes to Final Fantasy, and you know, we can compare OG and Remake, because that's kind of the whole thing we want to do here, but even beyond that, like 16 is the same. Random encounters are not that easy. They are sometimes interesting in that you have to actually think to get through them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a different mindset. But yeah, generally speaking, my take is that random encounters were supposed to be, you know, dumb easy. Just like button mash, get through it. And then boss fights are supposed to be a little harder. But there's also this thing where, like, if you explore everything, which, you know, I'm doing, obviously, then usually the main story is pretty, you can mostly cheese through the main story. This time I don't want to talk about RPGs in general, because I am pretty sure that has not always been the case. But for classic Final Fantasies, that has always, at least that has always been my experience, is that if you want to explore everything, if you do all the side quests, if you spend a little bit of time just running around in dungeons because you want to make sure you know, you didn't miss a room, or you got all the treasure chests and whatnot, then shit. That's fine. Then yeah, the main story is mostly not going to give you any challenge, and you'll actually need to do the side content and the super bosses if you want a hard fight, because you'll always be super over leveled. And it's not like, you know, there's no item sync stuff like we can see in 14 nowadays or other modern games. You know, if you're strong, then you're strong, and just, you know, stuff becomes dumb easy. And there's no two ways about it. So yeah, sorry, that was a very simple question and a very long answer, ZA, but no, it's not me, I think it's by design, but also the way I play the game certainly makes it feel even more like this. Alright, yo, we still... Let me check my info real quick. But I don't think we got... no, shit. There's no, like, automatic basic thing. Well, let's just go through it then. We want a ghost hand. And I don't think we got a single one. No. But... I'm gonna take the risk. We haven't saved in forever, haven't we? But still, fuck it. Let's move on with the story, because that's what's interesting. And hope for a save point so that I can go farm that item off stream. And if we see that we're gonna move with the story and you all don't mind, then we'll just go farm and we can chat. I heard a rumor that the plate was going to fall, crushing the station. I've worked at for so many years, but I just can't bear to leave here. I don't know if you guys remember, we spoke to this guy before the Reactor 5 bombing mission. And he was already very, like, I don't know, he shared a lot, and he seemed like a good person. So I'm happy that he's all like, I'm gonna stay here even if it all comes crashing down. And clearly, I think we're supposed to imply from his dialogue that he's in, what do they call him in remake? Like, he lives on the plate, not in the slums, right? So he really is just a good guy. That, yeah, you know, going back to what you were asking, ZA, I realize I've already rambled on for hours, but this thing that I'm doing right now, you know, there's random encounters and I just button mash because I know I can just attack and win. This is something I used to do a lot in older Final Fantasies that's completely disappeared from the way we play modern Final Fantasies, and I feel like all games. We made it, the pillar is still standing. Wait, there is something about us. Gunfire? Wedge, you alright? God, you remembered my name. Pirates up top, help him. And Cloud, sorry I wasn't any help. Going up. Eris, you look after Wedge. Eris, do me a favor. I have a bar called the Seventh Heaven in this neighborhood. There's a little girl called Marlene there. Don't worry, I'll put her somewhere safe, yeah? It's dangerous here. Everyone, get away from the pillar, quickly. Everyone, get out of Sector 7. Can I reach the safe point? Alright, let me talk to everybody else. Don't worry. Sorry, don't worry. Let me handle this. Cloud! You've got to go now, before Barrett's, Look, this is my job, so I have to be here until the absolute last minute. Just love men with a sense of duty. Let me stay here with you. Uh-oh, there goes the pillar. Oh, I'm scared, but it's for your own good. Oh, nice, he's selling shit. Thank you. Thank you, sir. If things get too hairy, we'll escape. It's not something you'll see happen too often. And it's supposed to be my last job. Do something! I never thought this would happen to me. I'm quitting tomorrow. Help! My strange and wonderful place. This guy, I don't know if you'll remember, we spoke to him and he was like, oh, I love the view, this is my place, I love it, everything's great. This is my safe haven and I love it. Alright, wonderful. We got a save point here so we can move on together and I'll just go back to that point if I can't visit the train graveyards after this. You're a fantastic player, so I was wondering if this fight were boring, but you've been very explicit fantasy. No, again, I'm not a fantastic player. I mean, when we play Rebirth and Remake, I'm actually kind of shit at like modern games. I do think I'm kind of better at OG7, but Cloud, so you don't care what happens to the planet. You're wounded. Thanks, Cloud. Don't worry about me. Paris, fighting up there. Go help him. I don't know if you'll remember this bit in Remake, but it was extremely intense. And also, we have the full history, we understand why they were fighting, you know, like, how did they know something was wrong and all that. We got all the answers in Remake. I'm not sure we're gonna get them in OG, but again, it's been years, I'm not really gonna. I kind of feel like it was sort of like left up in the air. But, you know, and the gang felt that something was off, so they just came here and started fighting. But we shall see. About Eligor. So, he's the skin that was used in the Ever Crisis event. And there's this whole backstory on you know, like, this version of the same character that you fight, right? Cloud, I'm glad I could talk with you one last time. Don't say last. That's alright. Because of our actions, many people died, and this is probably our punishment. This is cute. Yes, so anyway, the interesting thing is that, if you'll remember, in Remake, we get the whole backstory we get some background on Eligor, right? And he's the entity that keeps the children trapped in the train graveyard. And I just find it extremely interesting that they would kind of like overwrite this, while obviously using the same model, right? And so, in past events in Ever Crisis, they've reused assets, sure, but they've actually, you know, like, gone through the trouble of making it look different. Like, for instance, another video you can check out on my YouTube channel, but the Valentine's Day event was a reskin of the Hell House, and it was this, like, Hell House-like encounter, except it was made of pastry and sweets and shit. So, you know, they've shown that they're willing to create new monster skins, if needed, and then interestingly, Aerith left. No, she gave it back to us. Thank you, Aerith. That's very mighty kind of you. Yeah, and then they chose to use the exact same skin as Eligor from Remake for this event, where they were gonna explain what this creature was, why it was here, and all that. Now, this might all sound very obscure if you haven't actually played through the or read the event, but while replaying Remake, and going through the Eligor fight again, but with the hindsight, you know, oh shit. Now knowing about that other just pop a potion, Cloud. Don't be a hero. I think it actually makes sense that Eligor, the entity that is introduced to us in Remake, we just know that it's essentially been capturing, like, what, the essence, the soul of children for whatever reason. You know, we get sort of that was all of it. That's all we got as far as lore went, is that, oh, it's this weird creature, and it's been capturing children and making sure that they stayed with him forever so that they could play or whatever. And actually, when you actually, you know, like, through the Ever Crisis event where we have this whole backstory on Judgment Knights, as they call them. And you could at first be annoyed and be like, well, hold on, like, you know, it doesn't hold up with what we've learned in Ever Crisis. I actually think, you know, with hindsight, yes, it does. It makes perfect sense. The entities has introduced in Ever Crisis, one of them got lost or away from the whole thing, and you know, kind of like set up shop in the train graveyard in the main remake timeline, and that's the reason why it's been here forever. It actually explains everything. It explains the whole thing with the children and stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about this. And if this whole mumbo jumbo nonsense interests you and you don't play Ever Crisis, I encourage you to check out the event. And then if you have any questions about my theory, let me know. I'll be very happy to discuss it.
Tifa! Cloud! You came! Be careful! They're attacking from the helicopter!
Better equip ourselves before they attack in the full force. Alright, that's very kind of them. Do we have any new stuff? Yeah, I guess no, she left with it. Heiress. So just materia then. I don't know if it's a good idea to give Cloud cover. It's not a bad idea. Tifa's got a bunch of MP, so she can be the healer. Yeah, alright, we're good. Let's fucking go. Here they come. That's Reno, isn't it? Yes.
You're too late. Once I push this button...
That's all, folks. Mission accomplished. We have to disarm it, the Cloud, the Barret, please. I can't have you do that. No one get in the way of Reno and the Turtles. Alright, you guys, we want to check if he has face tattoos like he does in... Try and break it if you can. Should I actually hit? Yes. Nice. Yeah, so he has face tattoo in Remake, and I think in Ever Crisis 2 now that I've noticed it. I'm just curious if... I don't know if he's got anything to feel like. It's like a good idea to try. Nothing to seal. Alright then. Fuck him up. Here the mechanic is interesting. It was definitely absent from the oh shit, is he gonna paralyze her? So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I need to actually hit my own character when they're stuck in the pyramid to get them out of it. And that's like the whole pyramid mechanic exists in Ever Crisis, but you don't need to actually hit yourself. It's just like a hard, you know, one of your characters out of commission until you get rid of the pyramid. And I liked it a lot. And again, like, you know, it's one of those things, right, where mechanics in games just get more and more complicated because once you've played a few of those old games, sort of the same ideas keep coming back around again and again, you know what I'm saying? But I also feel like it's fair to say that it's time. Yeah, no face tattoos whatsoever.
Damn! It's a time bomb!
Cloud, I don't know how to stop this. Try it. It's not a normal time bomb. That's right. You'll have a hard time disarming that one. You'll blow the second some stupid jerk touches it. Please stop it! Only a Shinra exec can set up or disarm the emergency plate release system.
Shut your hole!
I wouldn't try that. You just might make me injure our special guest. Erisa! Oh, you know each other? How nice you could see each other one last time. You should thank me. What are you gonna do with Eris? I haven't decided. Our orders were to find and catch the last remaining ancient. It's taken us a long time, but now I can finally report this to the president. Tifa, don't worry. She's alright. Damn. Eris! Hurry and get out! Well, it should be starting right about now. Think you can escape in time? Again, you know, with the... Funny, you never use magic. No, I know, because in regular fights... Again, I feel like this is something... Once that plate starts coming down, it will be too late. We gotta hurry. What are you doing, Barret? Don't jump.
Yo, we can use this wire to get out.
I remember that scene from Remake. Damn, it's the same here, like... I remember that when we went through this in Remake, I was like, oh, this is so... You know, like... Technology really helps you feel how big a disaster that was. I take it back, like... It was pretty well done, I think. It's... If anything, maybe it was even easier to understand what was going on.
Marlene! 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 Biggs! Wedge! Jesse! God damn it! Damn it! Damn it all! What the hell is it all for?
Hey, Barret. Barret! Hey. Barret, stop. Barret, please stop. God damn.
Marlene.
So yeah, I never use magic because, again, this is like, I feel like old school RPGs, I'm so worried about my MP. that I only use magic when I absolutely need to. And do you steal all enemies or only boss or big ones? Exactly, yeah. If it's a boss, like a Turk or something, I'll try to steal it. And then my little notes that I told you about, where I have the, like stuff you should not miss. Like, normally in my notes should be every single occurrence of where an item can only be obtained through stealing, and then I'll know about it, otherwise I won't try stealing the regular mobs, if that makes any sense.
Marlène!
Barrett? Marlène is, I think Marlène is safe.
Huh?
Right before they took Ares, she said, don't worry, she's alright. She was probably talking about Marlene.
Really?
But,
Biggs, Wedge, Jesse.
all three of them were in the pillar.
You think I don't know that? But we, all of us, fought together. I don't wanna think of them as dead.
And the other people in Sector 7.
This is all screwed up. They destroyed an entire village just to get to us. They killed so many people.
Are you saying it's our fault? Because Avalanche was here. Innocent people lost their lives because of us.
No, Tifa. That ain't it. Hell no. It ain't us. It's the damn Shinra. It's never been nobody but the Shinra. They're evil and destroying our planet just to build their power and line their own damn pockets with gold. If we don't get rid of them, they're gonna kill this planet. Our fight ain't never gonna be over until we get rid of them.
I don't know.
What don't you know? You don't believe me?
It's not that. I'm not sure about my feelings about it.
And what about you? Yo! Where does he think he's going?
Oh, Ares.
Oh yeah, that girl. What's up with her?
I don't really know. But she's the one I left Marlene with.
Damn! Marlène! Tifa, there ain't no turning back now.
So give me just 1 second. Alright. Interesting that doing the French accent makes me cough. Like... yeah, like... surprising information. Hell House versus Cloud, one-on-one, motherfucker. I don't remember having so many limit breaks. Like in Remake Rebirth, they are so rare that, you know, also your counter resets in between every fight. But it's quite amazing just, yeah, how many of them we get in OG.
Claude! Take me to Marlène!
You're going to help Ares, yeah. But before that, there's something I want to know. What is that? It's about the Ancients.
In my veins is the blood of the Ancients. I'm one of the rightful heirs to this planet.
Sephiroth? Are you alright?
Put it together, man!
Sorry, I was just checking. Never mind, checking stuff out. We can have several limits for each character. Yeah, and that's actually one of the things that I want to be careful about, is getting all the limits for them. You know what I'm thinking about, figure. Let's just say there's one character specifically where it's very possible to not get all the limits. But don't remember how we can get them. So most of them, it's just like if you use the limit break from the level before that one, then you unlock the next one. So it's just a matter of, you know, using it a whole bunch. In some cases you have stuff like defeat 100 monsters with this character in the body. And then the ultimate ones for each character are actually, they're like items that you find in the world, right? Like materia or, you know, weapons or shit. But as you can guess, since they are the like, ultimate limit breaks, it's much further down the path, like further down in the story. But yeah, in many cases, so I don't know if you've noticed, but like I've already unlocked 2 for most characters. Maybe not most characters, but some of them. And that's just out of using the first one, so I got the second one. Heal up a bit. Look, Krieger, I'm using magic. Outside of combat, yes, but still, you know, using magic. Magic is magic. How do I... Okay, through here, and then through there. That's right. I'm definitely gonna have to go back to get the item from the train graveyard. I really hope I can go back at the stage that we just saved. Probably should have made it another save point. Ah well. If we missed it, we missed it. That'll be one less thing. One thing less. How do you say that? One thing. One monkey off my back. Let's say. Save point. I'll take that. And we're gonna save on the second slot. Where do we... This is Sector 5, yes. I'm guessing we need to go check on Erif's mom to ask her about the ancient shit, ancient business. These monsters, these people, are just called Vice. So that's another thing that's really cute, is... they were limited with the amount of characters they named stuff. That's also why, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was a... These guys were already there last time we were around. Let's just go see Almira. Yeah, the one of the accessories that I already have. Haha, you love your MP like your gills. Yeah, no, I know, and usually, you know, I'm like, I go overboard, but like, check it out. For instance, here, Tifa is already at like 47 out of 87. She's my healer. Well, she's the one with the healing materia equipped, but you know what I mean. And it's like, you finally think you're making a living in the pits of Midgar, and then a big piece of scrap like that falls down here. What's next? Yeah, that's right. Even so, where could we move to now? You know, it's always better safe than sorry. Like, you can never go wrong just using only attacks to kill monsters. Whereas if there's a boss fight that I did not expect and I'm out of MP, I'm fucked, right? But yeah, I know I'm overly conservative with my MP, but first there was a rumbling, and then cracking, and then kablam! I was so scared. Never thought that would come tumbling down. Maybe I better walk around looking up from now on. Well, that would have saved you. Even with all that commotion, you went on like nothing happened. You must have really been through the mill to get like that. How's Marco doing? Marco! Alright, same as before.
Yeah, we've only got basic material. You can also use ether. Yeah, but it's in short supply. Like, I've only got 7 of them. What if I need them all? No, you know, Krieger, I know you're right. And I know I'm gonna end, you know, with my inventory at 99 fucking ethers and shit. Look, it's just the way I play, alright? You never know what's coming. The hell's up with that? I don't care if they're Avalanche or Avant-Garde or whatever. Anyone who'd bring the plates down on us is fucking nuts. This just in. An accident today, the worst in the history of the metropolis, but thanks to the quick response by those in charge, there were no civilian casualties. What? The cause of the accident is still unclear at this time. However, according to some sources, it is believed to have something to do with the terrorist group Avalanche. They're even more full of shit with their propaganda than they were. Hey kid, talk to me. I bought an item with the money I'd saved. My dream is to grow up and become a big-time dealer on Wall Market. I'm feeling pretty good today, so I'll let you have this. Ooh yeah, Turbo Ether. I bet if we'd stolen his fucking money, we wouldn't have gotten it. So we made the right choice. Could we go in there before? Oh yeah, it's Right, so I was talking about that. The Titan bangle, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like titanium bangle? You know what I'm saying? Like, they had to sometimes shorten the name of items and monsters, especially. It's really obvious that they couldn't do whatever they wanted with them. Yes, this is the guy, the kid at the top. Good night, Krieger. Thank you so much for being here tonight, like always, man. Sleep tight, have a great night, and I will see you very soon. Good night. Give my love to your little family when they're up. Alright. Cloud, wasn't it? It's about Eris, isn't it? Sorry. The Shinra have her. I know. They took her from here. They were here? That's what Eris wanted. Why is Shinra after Eris? Eris is an ancient, the sole survivor. What did you say? But aren't you her mother? Not a real mother. It must have been 15 years ago? During the war, my husband was sent to the front, some faraway place called Wutai. One day, I went to the station because I got a letter saying he was coming home on leave. Check it out, it's Jesse and Biggs messing around the lampposts there. They seem awfully close. My husband never came back. I wonder if something happened to him. Nah, I'm sure his leave was just cancelled. I went to the station every day. Then one day... I used to see this sort of thing a lot during the war. Her last words were, "Please, take Eris somewhere safe." My husband never came back. I had no child, I was lonely, so I decided to take her home with me. Eris and I became close very quickly. That child loved to talk. She used to talk to me about everything. She told me how she escaped from some kind of research laboratory and that her mother had already returned to the planet, so she wasn't lonely, and many other things.
Return to the planet?
I didn't know what she meant. I asked if she meant the star in the sky, but she said it was this planet. She was a mysterious child, in many ways. Mom. Please, don't cry. Eris just blurted that out all of a sudden. When I asked her if something happened, someone dear to you is just died. His spirit was coming to see you, but he's already returned to the planet. At that time, I didn't believe her. But several days later, we received a notice saying my husband died. And that was it. A lot happened, but we were happy. Until one day, we want you to return Eris to us. We've been searching for her for a long time.
No! Never!
Eris, you're a very special child. You are of special blood. Your real mother was an ancient. At that moment, I found out she was an ancient. The ancients will lead us to a land of supreme happiness. Eris will be able to bring happiness to all those in the slums. That is why Shinra would like Eris' cooperation.
He's wrong. I'm not an ancient, I'm not.
But Eris, surely you hear voices sometimes when you're all alone.
No, I don't.
But I knew about her mysterious powers. She tried so hard to hide it, so I acted as though I never noticed. It's amazing how she's avoided the Shinra for all these years. The Shinra need her, so I guess they wouldn't harm her. But why now? She brought a little girl here with her. Tseng found them on the way here. She probably wasn't fast enough to get away. She decided to go to the Shinra in exchange for the little girl's safety. Marlene.
Marlene! Eris was caught because of Marlene? I'm sorry. Marlene is my daughter. I'm really sorry.
You're her father? How in the world could you ever leave a child alone like that?
Please, don't start with that. I'm always thinking about what might happen to Marlene if I... But you gotta understand something. I don't got any answers. I wanna be with Marlene, but I gotta fight. Cause if I don't, the planet's gonna die. So I'm gonna keep fighting. But inside, I'm always thinking of her. I just wanna be with her. Always. See? I'm going in circles now.
Yeah, we French people do that. I think I know what you mean. She's upstairs, asleep. Why don't you go and see her? Damn, that was a lot. Alright, first of all, Tseng is a dick in OG. He's a lot better in Remake. But even, before that, like, he actually hit Eris for pretty much no reason before. And he kind of like, through that, we don't get that weird vibe that we got in Remake, where it was kind of like, alright, like, I'll look out for you, but you stay here, that's fine. It's just like this little corporate fucking piece of shit. It is my fault. I was the one who got Eris involved in this. Arguable. Don't say that. Ares doesn't think so. I feel so depressed. Also, yeah, just this whole scene. So again, we've seen the remake version of it. That is obviously very strong and all. Not just now. I want to make sure.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're all right.
Daddy, don't cry. Your whiskers hurt.
Wholesome, adorable.
Claude, you're gonna go help Iris, right? She's done so much for me. If the Shinra are involved, I ain't staying here. I'm coming too.
Hey, guess what? Iris asked me lots of questions. Like, what kind of person Claude is? I bet she likes you, Claude.
Alright, we need to be a dick, obviously. I don't know.
Dummy.
So yeah, that scene, you know, OG version with the flashback, the whole backstory about Elmira and the Aerith and stuff. I feel like it's so fucking strong because with the technical limitations and stuff, they really managed to convey such a strong. I guess you know, we played through remake together. I hadn't played OG in years, and now like replaying it, I just feel so. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's perfect. If that makes any sense. You know, yeah, I don't know. That flashback was fucking grand, if you ask me. You're going after Ares, right? Yeah. I'm coming with you. We're going right into Shinra headquarters. You gotta be prepared for the worst. I know. Right now, I feel I have to push myself to the limit. If I stayed here, I'd go crazy.
Sorry, but can you take care of Marlene a bit longer?
Yes, I don't mind.
This place is dangerous now. You better go somewhere else.
You're right. But promise me that you'll come back to her. Don't get yourself killed. How do we get to the Shinra building?
There ain't no train that goes up there anymore.
Well, let's go to Wall Market. We might be able to find something there. Alright, that's what the whole weird battery thing was about. Yo, I know we only have 35 minutes left, but if you don't mind, I'm gonna take an extremely quick break. Like 30 seconds, stops. We'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that. Alright. We've got 44 minutes left. We can get started on the Shinra HQ song. So it's interesting how I've said this before, but when you compare the everything goes so much faster in OG, right? So like in 2-3 hour sessions, we're getting, thank you ZA, we're getting, you know, like this is essentially, we're reaching the end of remake, right? This is the last, well, not the last stage exactly, but you know what I'm saying. From here on out, it's just gonna go super fast. And yeah, with Ever Crisis, which we'll be playing next, so not this Sunday, but the one next week. That's even more blatant. Still the same. No, not the same dialogue. Can I go back there? Still not. Alright.
yeah, and so, you know, my eternal thing, I keep going back to this, but as always, so they've added a bunch of stuff in Remake. They've added all the Whisper, the reunion shit. This is obviously meta, right? This did not take place in this here timeline. Although, again, really interesting that we saw another Cloud. And also, you know, those weird dialogue that we get when Cloud is tripping balls, which he does do in OG. And there was this whole thing, like, so when we ended up in Eris's house after the Mako 5 bombing, the voice, the weird voice in his head, whatever that is, said like, oh, I only scraped my knees at this stage or something. I don't remember the exact words, but almost, you know, with the hindsight of where we're at in Rebirth, and we know that there's timelines and maybe time travel wonkiness going on, that, you know, there was already time travel wonkiness going on in the OG timeline, is what I'm saying. Materia! Sense. What the fuck is that? I'll check that off stream, sorry. But yeah, we'll figure all this out as we go further in OG's playthrough, which in turn will tell us more about the timeline. But you know, the interesting thing is that, I don't know if you guys remember, but that was at this stage in Remake when Cloud was falling down from Mako Reactor 5. Hey yo, please stay here! Alright, item shop. That's the broken thingy. Let me try it again, actually. Some things have changed since then. Still broken. Yeah, there was this very weird scene. Hey, it's you! Sorry, but I already heard about you. In addition to dressing like a woman, it seems you like to smash and grind things. We only let cultured customers in. Got it? Then you'd better leave! What was I saying? I never believed that Sector 7 would ever come down. According to that guy with the tank, if you're strong enough, anyone can make it to the top plate. So build your strength by having a plate of our food. Ew, it's all dusty ever since the sky came down. I'll have to start over. I should look up whether that was scary. Welcome! Sit wherever you like. No thanks. I always get the special. It's thanks to them getting like this. It's thanks to them getting like this. Also, don't sneak up on me like that. Alright, same dialogue as before. Oh shit, I accidentally sat down. I don't want anything. He's gonna make me pay again. Fuck, today's special. God damn it. Here goes 70 gil. At least we get all the optional dialogue, right? I can tell him his food was shit. Cloud did not like the special. There you go, enjoy. No comment. Thank you very much. Here goes 70 gil, I'll never see again. You're dressed normal today. If something else interesting comes up, let me in on it, eh? Is this pile of trash getting bigger? Yeah, I think so. A lot of things came falling down when the Sector 7 pillar fell. Right, you're right. The owner of the weapons shop scavenged all the stuff when it came falling down. Oh, is that why? He seems pretty suspicious these days. Oh, you mean he went out to the plate cross section next to Don's mansion, right? Oh, you know. I wonder what he's doing. Yeah, it gives me the chills. Interesting. Shit. So we need to go to that weird place where there was the other tag on the wall. I was wondering whether it was avalanche misspelled. Jules! So how was it? More strength. I bet you could climb all the way up to the upper plate if you use that pipe. Don't you know, the old man at the weapon shop can tell you more about it. 1, 2, 3, So, just as a kind of... Again, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like everything is so weird that... While some things are almost better explained in OG, some others are just very weird, right? Like, scary, isn't it? You just never know when the plate might come crashing down. Yeah, I'd like to climb up to the plate if I could. So what are we doing? What are we even doing here now? We want to go save Eris, and for that we need to get topside, so that we can go to Shinra HQ where she's probably held captive. And again, like, this is a difference that it's not, I was gonna say slight difference, it's actually kind of a big deal. I feel like the implication in OG is that it's a lot harder for people in the slums to go topside. You're going up to the plates, you better have batteries. You're gonna sell me something you just found? Hey, you knew? I repaired them though, so it's alright. Why do I need batteries to climb up to the plate? You'll find out when you get there. How about 100 gil for each? I take them. And we've got batteries. Come again. So yeah, we need to find a way to go topside. Now in remake, they, you know, went, wanna see something awesome? Follow me! They went out of their way to kind of explain, like, oh, the trains aren't running, that's the usual way one would... Shit, I meant to go check out the, what's up if we go there now? You know, trains aren't running, that's the way people from the ground level would usually go to the top side. But now it feels a lot more constrained, right? Like from the side dialogue we get a lot of, you know, I want to go top side, people would climb pillars to go there and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a lot more segregated in OG than they make it sound in remake. Which again goes, you know, I keep talking about that, like, I feel like they, again, it's not the right word I'm using, it's not about whitewashing, but they made it all a lot less hardcore than it was in OG. Which, I'm not, you know, it's more, it's just, it's grayer, it's less, oh, the terrible fucking, you know, rich people against the good poor people in the slums. Hey, you're not them, you're... Please, help me! Oh, we're still leaving this motherfucker. I was just following the Don's orders, help me! Yeah. Shit, no, I'm confused. What happens if I help him? I don't know, fuck this guy. I'd know if it was like a missable item and it'd be in my notes! And that motherfucker's not there. That's too bad. Alright. What time is it? I still got a bit of time. So yeah, I think there's a lot... Well, actually, no, I don't know. Making it sound in OG like the Don is actually... is the reason... You know, I feel like OG with this weird... just this one reference in a restaurant by this person makes it grayer than it was in remake. But then again, in remake, the darkness was less dark, was less black, if that makes any sense. Like, just everything's really fucking rough in OG. Everyone climbed up this wire. It looks scary. Can we climb it? Yeah, at least to the upper world.
Alright, we'll climb the wire.
There's no way we can do this. You know how far it goes up?
There is a way! Look, what's that look like?
Just a normal wire.
Oh yeah? Well, to me, it looks like a golden shiny wire of hope.
You're right. This is the only way to save Eris. Okay,
That was a bad analogy, but Barrett, I understand how you feel. That's good. Alright, climbing time. We're not gonna get any more information on what Averlove was. No mercy. Oh man, this is horrible. Hey, scary, huh? Dad told me that it's the Shinra's doing. Your dad is a smart person, kid. You should listen to him. Yeah. Maybe if I put a battery in, the propeller might work. I guess I'll just have to believe the shopkeeper. Go to the... I remember getting frustrated at this back when I was playing this when I was a kid, like how sometimes it's not entirely clear where you can and can't go, if that makes any sense. I should remove the free time thingy. Okay. Battery again. Looks like the only way is to jump onto that bar. Should make it if I jump before it comes too close. Press X to jump. Clearly, that was not the only way, Cloud. Oh, okay. I think I know what's gonna happen if I put the battery here. But since... Is that what he was talking about? Oh, right, I need to jump from over there. Anyway, let's put the battery on, and I need to redo the thingy where I... Yeah, that's the thing. Alright. Yeah, so that one battery, if you want... Okay. Fuck, too soon, okay. If you want a battery in your inventory at the end, then you can't actually use it there. The third one is just to get an ether, so technically I don't want to do that. Too soon. Alright. Great. This one's just for you, ZA. I know you love minigames. Fuck yeah! So yeah, I'll do that thing I did last time again. And just replay from our last save. Go get that item in the train graveyard. And then I will not put that third battery there. And just give us a save point, you know, at the exact point we're gonna reach tonight. But that's not a mini game, and oh no, oh my god, no, did you see what I just did? We need to redo it. That's not, how is that not a mini game? How do you define a mini game? Like, you know, it's a thing that I need to do repeatedly until I get it right? It's just like darts or Fort Condor, isn't it? Nice. Alright. Let's not do that again. To me, a minigame, you know, this counts as a minigame in that it's not the usual way. You know what I mean? It's not like you walk around and combat system and all that. It's just another thing that you need to do that's not really interesting to watch. You know what I mean, ZA? To me, this was a minigame. We didn't spend 20 minutes on it. Nice, there's a save point right here.
Hey, you ought to know this building well.
Not really, now that I think about it. This is the first time I've ever been to the headquarters.
I heard about this place before. Every floor above the 60th is special and not easy to get to, even for employees. Must be where they took IS. The security's pretty light now. Alright, let's go.
Wait a sec, and you're not thinking of just going right through the main entrance, are you?
Well, what else does it look like? I'm gonna kick some Shinra butt and
That's not going to work. We've got to find another way.
ain't gonna be no other way. If we keep wasting time like this, Eris will
I know that, but if we get caught here... Hey, Cloud, what should we do? Oh fuck. Interestingly, I don't think this helps me with Barrett. So let's go with Tifa. Hopefully get to the safe point. See? Let's be careful and find a different route. Alright, y'all. Here's the save point. I'm gonna save on a second spot. Don't mess that up, Morgan. Nice. And I say, we're a little early. I say we call it. That way I can, we can pick up from there. It's more like an épreuve. I don't find the right word in English. Like a trial. Like, I get what you mean. Like, one thing you need to do just the once and then that's okay. But then, the darts in Remake was sort of the same thing. No, actually I agree with you. The darts was not even a minigame, it was a trial or... I know what you mean. Like, it was a one-time thing that you just need to do as part of the main story. I don't know yet. Let's discuss this more. What makes some of the sequences annoying for you? Because I find it interesting, actually. But anyway, you guys, that was us going back to OG. I'm really glad we did it. I had fun! So again, we're back on Thursday for some Rebirth fun. Then next Tuesday will be our special stream for the 16 crossover event. We'll be streaming Final Fantasy 14. And then next Thursday is Rebirth again. And then next Sunday is Ever Crisis on our new schedule of Sunday evenings, Tuesday evenings. And until then, my friends, this is Morgan Zainan signing off. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Be kind to each other, play more Final Fantasy, eat less animals, and I love you all. Good night.